Need you for the old me. Need you for my sanity. Need you to remind me where I come from. Can you do it?
Hi guys, Jalika right here and welcome back to my channel. So today we're just going to be doing this new little cut crease look that I'm trying. And here we just gonna, I'm just taking some NYX concealer that's like way too light for my face. And I'm using it to prime my eyelids. I prime one of them off camera. I always use that to highlight under my brow bone and also to prime my eyelids. For this colorful look, we're going to use the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palettes. This is basically just going to be like a rainbow color look, which I thought was super cool, that I saw on another YouTuber's channel. I can't remember her name. I think it was Danielle, but I'll put a link to it down below. First, I'm going in with the green. And this is on my right eye. And basically, I'm just using this to like, using a small brush to like pack the color in and sweep it, not so much as like broad stroke it with the brush. I'm doing this because I'm gonna do a cut crease and I have a hooded lid and also very small eyes, so this is what helps me. I can't use a super big brush. Now I'm taking this teal kind of color that's going to help me transition over into the blue from the green, and now I'm just blending the two colors together. As you know, when you blend, a lot of times one color will fade, so I'm going to have to go back in and probably clean this up. I don't like taking my eyeshadow all the way up to the brow. That's just me. I normally stop at like my brow bone just to give it that space under there so I can still have the highlight under my brow, but whatever you choose to do is completely up to you. And also, again, because I do have a hooded lid and small eyes. Now I'm going back in for a little bit of a darker blue just to help with the transition, because we're going to transition this eye all the way out to purple. These brushes I'm using are from a little eyebrow brush collection I got from BH Cosmetics. Nothing special. I wanted to keep this really like with affordable products and nothing too crazy. And there I'm just blending all the product back out again. I do have eyeshadow tape or whatever, but I didn't use it because I forgot to get it out of my makeup box before I sat down. But if you're a beginner, it's a good thing to use. And I just used the e.l.f. brand on the eyeshadow tape, and I got it from Ulta. This palette I'm using retails for about $20 at Ulta, or I think you can order it from the BH Cosmetics website. Here I'm putting in the purple. And what you want to do with your colors is pack each one of them in and blend them out, because you don't want to have like harsh lines between each color. You just want it to look, kind of like a seamless blend of colors. Which I think looks pretty good so far. So right here I'm taking some white, it's like eyeshadow primer, but I always use it to get a clear cut crease, especially when I'm using bright colors. Here I'm taking this super tiny brush that I just got from some generic brush collection I ordered from Amazon about a year ago. I don't really remember the name of it, but I would suggest if you have small eyes like mine and a hooded lid that you use a super tiny brush and just take your cut crease slow, because it's no rush and you just want to, get a good crease. And the white will kind of help, bring out your inner corner and make it more vibrant as we finish off this look. Now I'm just smoothing out the white more, because I'm going to go back in on the lid and add in the same rainbow colors that I used on top, but just don't forget to leave a little space there because you want your cut crease to be clear. So that's what I'm doing. I use all small brushes to do this besides the blending brush, because like I said, I have small eyes, so I suggest you do the same for precision purposes. There I'm going back in with my teal. I already did the blue and the purple on the lid, leaving that space for the cut crease. There's a lighter teal, and then I'm gonna kind of blend that together so it also won't look harsh. Usually I'll go back in with some concealer and clean up the sides, but for now I just kind of want to make sure everything is blended good. Now I'm going to go back in with the green color and just pack that almost to the corner. I'm not going to put it on the corner because I want to leave a little bit of brightness to the corner just to make the eye pop. Here I'm going in with my glitter gloss, I think it's called, and that's from NYX. It's like a glitter eyeliner, but I'm using it for this look since it's really colorful and fun to kind of put inside my crease to help the cut crease pop even more. And that's in the color silver, and I got that at Ulta as well. Now with the white part that's left in the corner of my eye from the NYX primer, I'm just going to take the off-white little color at the bottom of the Take Me to Brazil palette to kind of put over that because it was a little bit too white for me. And now I'm going to go in with just a regular NYX eyeliner pencil and line my lower lash. Personally, I do not really care too much for liquid liner, but to each their own. I also went ahead and put my eyelash on that right eye off camera because it could take a while. Now I'm just going into my left eye, and on this side we're going to do the yellow, orange, and red kind of thing, which was really pretty to me because it reminded me of a sunset. I've also done my brows off camera as well, but for those, as you guys already know, if you watch my other makeup videos, I just use the MAC brow pencil in the color dark brown. So now I'm just packing in that yellow. Don't worry if you get it on your lid before we cut the crease. It really doesn't matter because we're bringing all the colors down anyway. So now I'm going to go in with like a peachy kind of orange color. I didn't show you guys all the colors because the Take Me to Brazil palette doesn't name all the colors. So I didn't really see a point in showing them to you, but I'm just going in now with the peach kind of like orange to transition. We're going to blend that out. I had to go back in with the yellow quite a few times because once I put the orange on, the yellow kind of started to fade, and I really wanted the yellow to like pop the way the green did in the other eye crease. So, and once you're starting these colors, you should line them up in alignment with like your brow bone, like where your nose stops, like after that little space. Now I'm trying to find a little more of a deeper orange to add before we transition all the way over into the red, which is what you see me doing here. This look and all, it took me a while to do, but I condensed the video down for you guys so it wouldn't feel like you were watching me forever. And now I'm just going in and putting the red on the outside, and it just looks so pretty. Like, it's like a sunset. I believe the next look I do like this will be like a sunset color, like on both eyes. But I don't know, I just wanted to try this rainbow look. I just saw some other people doing it and I thought it was super cute, so I wanted to try and put my own spin on it. As you can see, I've done the red to the peach to the orange to the yellow thing, and now I'm going to go back in probably and add a little more orange because, you know, you just want the transition colors to pop as well as the bright colors on the end, which is why I did the red and purples for the end, since they were the boldest, darkest colors that we'd be using. Now it's time for me to cut my crease again, and you know I'm going in with the same NYX white eyeshadow base, I guess you could call it. So sometimes I have to hold my eye down to see exactly where to cut the crease. And then I'm just packing in some more white where I didn't have enough. And it's a pretty clean cut, but you know, we have more work to do on this eye, and we're going to follow the same steps as we did with the last eye. Just starting at the corner, bringing that red down into my eye, into the lid, but obviously leaving that space there so our cut crease is clear. Now I'm going to go in and pack in some orange. And you notice I'm not really doing a lot of motions with the brush. You just want small motions so that it's precise, and that's why we're using the smaller brushes. But if you have bigger eyelids, this may work. Another thing may work for you, but this is geared towards people with smaller eyes like me. Now I'm packing in more orange to kind of help me transition back out to the yellow. And here I'm going in and adding the yellow, and of course you guys know we're not going to do it all the way to the end because I want to save that spot for the white, which I added a little more white there. I'm just filling in that crease a little bit because you don't want it to be too white in your crease, so, but you want it to be defined still at the same time. Now I'm going in on this eye, and I use the same Take Me Back to Brazil, the off-white color, but I'm also putting a little bit of this BH Cosmetics like neutral palette I have in the color Flutter that I put also in that crease. And here we're just going in with that same glitter liner in Silver by NYX, and we are putting that into our crease. Then I'm touching up the other eye with the same glitter liner. Got a little extra glitter on my eye, which I'm just trying to remove without messing up the look. What you can do, it scrapes off pretty easy. And now I've added the eyelash already to my other eye. And now that we're done with our eyes, we're just going to go in and do the rest of our face. I tried to keep everything I use for my face like low-end kind of drugstore products so that this will be affordable. I hate YouTubers that use like everything NARS or whatever and it's like not affordable to the average person. So here I'm just going in with my Fit Me foundation in the color Warm Honey. You guys know I love this foundation anyway. Oh, excuse me guys that I sound out of breath on this voiceover. I'm like 7 months pregnant right now and I'm super big, which is why my face looks so fat on this video. But I'm just using my Wet n Wild brush, which retails for like $1 at Walmart, to blend out my concealer because I like that look better than blending it out with a beauty blender. I forgot to line that other eye, so now I'm just going back in with my NYX liner and doing that. I did use Too Faced on my primer, but e.l.f. also has a putting primer, which is very good, so I suggest using that if you wanted something cheaper. Now I'm just taking the Fit Me concealer for this look, and I'm in the color Honey, I think 30, for my highlight, and I'm just going to put that under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, and my chin. Now I'm taking this e.l.f. contour palette, and I'm going in to contour my cheeks with the darkest shade in this palette, and I got that palette at Target, I think, for like $9. So now I'm just taking that same brush that I use for my foundation and blending that back out. Sometimes I do use a beauty blender to blend out my highlight, but I completely forgot about bringing my spray bottle to the table when I sat down to do this look. And I was not about to blend with a dry beauty blender, so if you ever do that, the foundation brush does the same. And it helps it get blended all the way out. Normally, as you guys know, I do like neutral looks. I don't really do bright colors, but I mean, hey, technically I'm still quarantined and I'm bored and it's like 2 o'clock in the morning while I'm filming this video. And I saw another YouTuber do this. I think her name was Danielle, but I'll leave it in the description box just because I want to give her credit, because I thought this was a super cool look that I wanted to try myself. So now I'm just going back in with my contouring brush, and I'm blending out that contour that I did with the e.l.f. palette, because I've already blended out the highlight. Now I'm going to take Too Faced setting primer, and I'm about to set all the places where I put concealer. If you're looking for a cheaper setting primer, I think it's that Airspin one that I've used before, or either like the Buttercup powder that you can get for like $19 on Amazon. Too Faced just happened to be all I had at the moment, but you can also get this trial size of the Too Faced powder for $19 at Sephora. Or either Ulta also sells Too Faced products, which happen to be my favorite. So now we're going to let that sit for a bit. And I'm about to go in with my Fit Me powder to set all the places where we did not put a highlight. And I'm just going to take my Wet n Wild powder brush, which is also like $1 at Walmart. And we're going to dust the powder all over our face to set our foundation in. I really love this look, guys. It came out so pretty. And just so you know, the lashes that I used, they were just some 3D foaming lashes that I ordered off Amazon for like $8 that were 3 in a pack. Nothing special. There I'm taking another powder brush and just dusting off that highlight. Now I'm going back in and adding in a little bit more of that Fit Me powder, and I'm in the color medium in the Fit Me powder, and you guys know you can get that from Walmart, Target, anywhere for $5. Now I'm taking my coconut rose water, and I'm going to use that to spray my face because we just put a bunch of powder on it, so I want to hydrate it again. Now I'm using this Wet n Wild highlighter, and I think it was in the color Peach Petal or something. And I'm just taking a fan brush, and it was just a fan brush that I got from Ulta and one of their little wooden brush sets, wooden handle brush sets. I don't like this highlight as much as my matte gold deposit, but it's definitely good for it to only be like $3. So, but I just have a peach undertone, and I like peachy products better, so which is why I always go to the matte gold deposit. But as you can see, it still gives a really nice highlight. Now I'm going to go in with just this brown liner and line my lips, and then we're going to blend that out because I don't like a harsh line on my lip liner. It's just in the color dark brown, nothing special. This is my Colourpop So Juicy Lip Plumping Gloss in the color QT, which smells really good, and it's kind of minty, which I really like. I wanted the diamond cut, which is a clear one, but Ulta was out of it, so I had to settle for this time. And I wanted a very toned down lip since I had a loud lash. There I just took some Wet n Wild mascara to add to those lashes. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe, like, comment, share, all of that, and I'll see you guys in the next one.